and advisor, has reunited loved ones and families, helped many prosper in business, brought favor in difficult court cases, helped with the most desperate problems where many have failed.
Call me, Sister DeBong, at 718-253-7273. Don't give up.
Private confidential consultations in English, French, or Spanish. Results are guaranteed.
Oh, what's up? What's up? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you guys all over the world. I hope you enjoy your weekend. Hope you enjoy our shows as well. We are back again. As you all know, this show is Africans Awake Podcast, live on King and Queen Radio /brokingstation.com. So do well to listen, tell your family members, tell your brothers, tell your friends, your loved ones that King and Queen Radio is the best radio station to listen to, right? So, as you all know, DJ Padma is behind the scenes, so he'll be giving us some Afrobeat music, right, and hip hop as well. So stay tuned and enjoy. While we bring you some tough news around the globe, it's amazing. I'm having also my brother, my one and only brother, Hitmaker, the one that scratched the beat, the one that cooks the beat for the artists. I'm here with Shan IG. So Shan IG, what's up?
Yes. Hi everyone. Welcome to the show. It's a privilege to be here once more.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming again today. I think last week you were here and we had a great time.
Yeah, it was wonderful. Last week was a blast.
That's great. Before we proceed into our conversation, because we have a lot of conversation today from the government of Abraham Traore, the Burkina Faso current president, under his government and what he has achieved and what he's planning to achieve, So we'll be discussing that in a bit. Then also, we will quickly go to the U.S.-Iranian war as well. We have to discuss those conflicts around the world, which are causing a lot of chaos and the shortage of gas and fuel everywhere. Every country is affected as of this war. So before we dive in, we proceed properly into this conversation today. I would like to remind our brothers and sisters in New York City that they have an opportunity for healthcare, right? Yeah. So in New York City, we take care of you. By just living here, you have access to low or no cost healthcare. NYC Care includes preventive and includes primary and preventive healthcare system, medications, mental health services, and more. So if you want to enroll or renew your membership with them today at nyccare.nyc.com. That's nyccare.nyc.nyc. Sorry, yeah. So and the number to call again for this healthcare system is 6466922273. The number again is 6466722273. So, Shine IG.
Yes.
Yeah, today is a very great day, and I want to wish everybody who is celebrating birthday out there happy birthday to you. And I want to say congratulations to the football world, the Gunners. After 22 years, they have been able to hit the nail. They won the Premier League yesterday, and that was wonderful and amazing as well. So
after a very, very long hiatus.
Honestly, it shows a level of resilience and consistency. It's a very wonderful time. So before we'll just go quickly into our first topic today, which includes the Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso's reality after military take over. Yeah, let's kick off the first segment. I'm sitting here with the genius again, Shan IG is here with me.
Good to be here.
Yeah. So Shan IG, are you ready for? How do you see the waves? The weather in the studio.
Yeah, it's live and light in here. We have DJ Pat Max in the building. I'm glad to be here one more time. And talking about the topic of today, this first one, Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso is a big subject when it comes to Africa generally, Sub-Sahara Africa. It's a big one actually. So to be a good time having to discuss with you about this reality of Burkina Faso today after the military takeover of Ibrahim Traore. Traore came in promising reclamation of the territory from mostly terrorist groups and promising maximum security of the land to meet Burkina needs. So eventually,
this Burkina Faso president, their present government now, I'm so much in love with the present government, ruled by Ibrahim Traore. This is a very big message, Ibrahim Traore is trying to send a message to the West and to France that, of course, hey, we don't need you guys. We have all these resources. We can build ourselves. We can grow without you guys. Enough is enough. You can imagine the what they have done so far. France make over $500 billion annually on Burkina Faso's gold resource. Do you understand?
Yes.
It has been like that over the years, over decades. This revelation did not start today. There was a time during Thomas Sankara, who also overthrew his opponent then, and became the Pan-Africanist, trying to reshape the African continent.
Yeah.
Their dream was for Africa to have one currency, one soldier,
unison unity between the whole of Africa.
The whole of Africa, right?
Yeah.
Because the West, as we speak till now, they are still ruling us.
Ibrahim Traore,
on paper, on everything. On paper we have been given independence, but behind the scene, they are still the one. Their companies are still Unilever and the rest. Their companies, in fact, they are still controlling the economy of Africa.
Of course,
do you understand? In several countries, like in Nigeria today, we can tell you that the British are still controlling most of the companies in Nigeria. So the dream of Ibrahim Traore is to make to create an Africa where everybody is equal. Do you understand?
Yes,
equal rights.
Ibrahim Traore is a well-grounded military man who actually has a dream for Burkina Faso. He's trying to break Western influence from break the French influence. Yes, that the French has over Burkina Faso, and also having other diplomatic ties with Vladimir Putin of Russia. And Burkina Faso is a country with resources, gold and all that, and he feels that with this amount of resources, the country shouldn't be in the state at which it is right now, because it's in a very terrible state. There is no security. There's no food security. There's insecurity. There's what I call it now, insurgency that's massively going down in Burkina Faso, which makes it very difficult for the ordinary Burkinabe to operate as a
citizen.
As a citizen. Thank you so much, Mr.
Yeah, you see, during before the three Sahel states, Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso. They come together. They came together in order to form alliance.
Yes, yes.
And they break through from ECOWAS, the Economic and Financial
Community of West
Community.
African
Yes,
States.
yes. So there was a breakthrough. You understand? They left ECOWAS because ECOWAS is like they are still puppets, from the Westerners. They are still being ruled from the Westerners, taking orders from
ECOWAS is still very, very like influenced by the Western world, which we are trying to break, which they are trying to break a hold from. So they felt like they've been how do I put it now? They felt that they've been let down by this economic community of West African states. So that's why they broke out and made the alliance of these Sahel states. Uh, um, these mother countries, Mali, and the rest,
Niger.
came together. Yes, came together and came out with these Sahel states. And mind you, these Sahel states, they have certain things in common that they are trying to fight against. These things I'm trying to tell you are insurgency, food insecurity, general insecurity. So these are the terms, the like terms that these Sahel states are fighting against. And if you notice, there's a military rule that is going all across these Sahel states. So if you see that is the things that these Sahel states have in common. And talking about our country, Nigeria, here. So if you see that insecurity is becoming a big thing in Nigeria here, because if these Sahel states are folding in terms of security, then Nigeria is just a playing ground, because that would be like a dumpster of all these insecure states. And,
You see, there has been so much development in Burkina Faso, all over the globe. Like, it's so their development is increasing on the daily, and on the other hand, they still have security challenges, from the ISIS and the Al Qaeda groups, militants, but in terms of economic growth, they have been doing well, because now they have full control of their gold mining industries. They have their industries who mines gold. As of 2025, they made over 55 tons of gold. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So that's very massive.
It's
You
a
can
massive
imagine.
one.
Yeah.
It's a massive
So
one.
it is good. My dream personally for Africa is to have an African where people you stay in peace, you stay in love, harmony and equality. Nobody will know who is poor and who is rich, or those are the things that we are praying for as a people.
You see, I still have to take it back down to the Western influence, because this insecurity that's ravaging through these lands that we are talking about, it's actually business for some certain sets of people, because these people are being armed, and getting arms is a big business. War is big business to some certain people, and this war is just like business happening for these people, because they have to move guns and do.
They have to sell ammunition.
They have to sell ammunition to these people, and by coming like that into these countries that we are talking about here, it's just like it's business moving for them.
That's very true, Shine IG. That's very true. Business or no business, crime is crime.
Of course.
We as humans of good conscience have to fight and continue to fight, because a lot of people have died sacrificing their life for the benefit and the goodness of the entire continent. We have been ripped off of so many things. Our memory has been formatted. They taught us that angels are white and devil is black. They told us a lot of things. They have brainwashed a lot of us that some of us can't even think properly, right?
Yeah.
And talking about the developments right now in Burkina Faso, I personally would say I so much admire what the man is doing, Ibrahim Traore. But he has to put more energy also in terms of security to
Traore has a vision, he has a plan, you know, and this plan, it might not happen within his own lifetime. That is one thing you should understand.
Yeah.
It might not happen within his own
during his lifetime,
yes,
but he has a vision.
But it has
it's
a vision.
Lifetime vision,
and this vision is it's good. It's super. It's what Africa actually needs, because we have some time at some point. We have to operate independent of this Western influence we are talking about. Although we cannot do it alone, we can't do it alone. We still need help. But you know what I'm talking about when I say
we can't. If you said we can't do it alone, I would disagree with you, because we can do it alone. Because we Africans, well, yes, we were civilized before the Europeans came over here.
Yes, of course.
And give us their, you understand, and give us their own theory and the rest. Do you understand? We have our own school, African schools. Do you understand? Where we teach law, teach other people mathematics and the rest. Do you understand? And
of course.
So it has been a war against the mind of the people. Do you understand?
Of course.
Like, for instance, now, if I stand up today that I want to be an activist, I want to fight for the freedom of the press in the country. Yeah, let me just say an example with our country. There are people who will back you up, and there are people who want to ruin your life. Like, they want to kill you. They don't want you to exist.
One of the disadvantages of military rule is the freedom of press, which means you can't speak freely. You just can't run a podcast freely. You can't say anything against the government freely and go scot-free, the way you can just pick up your phone and just go to Twitter and just tweet something carelessly. You pay for it dearly, and you get to understand that the entry-level citizen from Burkina Faso is hoping that the new dispensation, you understand, has something for them, while the citizens from before, who have actually been part of while Burkina Faso was part of the ECOWAS and seeing how it has failed, hopes that this new dispensation is something totally different from what we've been through, because actually
the man is working so hard, honestly, and like I said, I admire him so much. I look up to him because for a one man to stand up for his people, we are tired of the oppressed. Just like during the slave era, there are some people who revolt, who say no, who want to back us, say no, it's either I die or I live. Do you understand?
Of course.
So that's the same mindset Ibrahim Traore is taking, and he's on the right path, because if you can't, like, the democracy did not really give us anything. The democracy the Westerners brought to us didn't give us anything. So you understand?
It's actually like a divide and rule.
It's just for them.
Stuff,
yes, it's divide and rule. It is what is happening. So this man is fighting literally for the oppressed. He don't want to oppress. He wants the freedom of his people. He wants equality. He wants more jobs to be created, good schools, good hospitals. He has done a lot. Industry.
When I say that we can't do it alone, billions, I really do mean that. Although you might see it differently, but what I'm trying to say is, he is trying to break hold of France. They are trying to dump the currency, they're trying to dump it and come up with a unified new currency. But at the same time, he's strengthening diplomatic ties with Russia, because this is diplomacy at its high point when it comes to Burkina Faso as a whole. He's strengthening diplomatic ties, because if he wants to do it independently, I do not think that the France in itself just let go because they know
capacity.
they know their capacity and they know what they are gaining from Burkina Faso.
Yeah, you see, we always run to people. That's our problem as Africans. And that's the reason why we remain where we are. And until the day we wake up from this slumber, we will definitely have a great continent called Africa, right? Because this soil we have a very good soil. We have everything. We have resources that are feeding so many countries today, like Switzerland. There are so many states.
These resources that we have. These are the high points. These are the things that these guys keep chasing head over heels.
Yes, and they will never give up. Except we wake up as Africans. You know, a lot of people have been speaking on African, like the Pan-Africanist, like Patrice Lumumba, who has been speaking so much. The Mapunga guy who has been speaking so much on the decolonization of the mind of the African people, so that we can wake up. You know, it is time for us to wake up because we have been downgraded. You know, we have been oppressed for a very long time, and it is time to wake up, to wake our mind up and know that black is powerful, black is king. You know.
Of course, we need an awakening because it's a thing of the mind, you know.
Of course.
If I can enslave you through your mind, then I have a total control
of you.
Of course.
Yes, so, and that is the breakthrough Ibrahim Traore is trying to get for his people. And not just for his people, because it's a symbol of Africa right now. And every African, a true African is looking up to these people. Not just Ibrahim Traore alone, the man from Mali, Delta, Mohamed Delta, then the Niger president as well. You know. So, as for Burkina Faso, they are doing so much where they have industries now who produce cotton. They have tomato factories. You know, so they are making their local made products for themselves. They want to be independent in terms of food, everything. No importation of everything. Ahead of recent, he banned the importation of second-hand clothes, which we call Okrika in our local dialects here in Africa, right? He banned the use of importation of hair, human hair also. Do you understand? You know, all those things are the things that made so many of us to be inferior. We say ourselves that, no, I'm not good enough. I want to go and fix this, fix eyelashes, like for the women and the rest, And
at the same time, you just feel like you're not, up to standard.
Yes, it's low self-esteem that a lot of people have.
Exactly.
Do you understand?
That's the word, low self-esteem.
Yes. Yeah. So all those things, we need to create an awareness in the mind of our people. Do you understand that? These things don't really matter. What really matters is humanity. How much you have paid for humanity, how much you want to live for humanity. Do you understand? What is the impact on humanity, right? So we really need to break through, and Ibrahim Traore has shown us the way. Most of African people don't want to, like most of the puppet. You can imagine in Cameroon, someone a man of 90, that be 99 years old,
still coming to run for presidency.
He's shaking,
He can't even do
anything. That's to show you that there are people who are sponsoring these guys, who are. He's not the one signing, like he's not the one. He's just the face of the people. He's just there. Do this, do that, do this.
Is behind the scene,
making it smooth.
Of course.
So we need to break through as Africans. Like, it's not your father's home, it's not your father's office. Give other chances. Like, a lot of talent are wasting out there. A lot of people need to become president so that you can. Do you understand?
Traore is actually.
He's a very young man.
He's a trailblazer, and he's actually doing things. And from these things he's doing, there are actual results that are coming, good results. Although, like I said, it might not totally happen in his lifetime. Sorry to say, but. He has a vision, and if this vision is seen through to the end, it's actually going to
his people right there in Burkina Faso normally comes out to protect him. Like they gather all around the country to make sure they protect this man because he is like in fact he's a hero. He's a legend. He's a living legend. Do you understand? He has conquered a lot. But the challenge is there because these people won't let you just go free. You know, the Westerners they are sponsoring all these terrorists, you know, to destabilize his government.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Of course.
So he needs to work, and I believe he's working towards it because it won't take a day. It won't take uh, it won't take just one day to finish this stuff. You understand? It will take.
He actually has a lot of challenges.
Yes.
Throughout
And
these
it is security challenges right
yes,
now.
of course, security challenges, because these security challenges boils down to every other type of challenge in the
Of
country.
course.
Because even food security, because these people, it is a military rule. You cannot underemphasize the fact that the military rule is not as easy as a civilian rule. Because in the military rule, they have a dream, but the civilians dealing with the other military people in the field is not as easy. You know what it is when you deal with the military. You know, so it's hard for the farmers to go to the farm and actually farm. You know, and it's more than just a fight against insurgency. It's total insecurity. It's a craziness down there. But he has a dream, like I said. He's a trailblazer, and if that blueprint can be seen till the end of it, it's actually
Okay, right. I have a message for my people right here, and see, we are living in a world full of so many ups and downs, right? You have to be spiritual in this life. You need to renew your mind. You know, think critically about the things about your life, about the life of other people, because we are one people, right?
of course.
So if your personal life or your career feels like a chaotic geopolitical map right now, you need to visit sisterdubon.com. Stop gazing your next big move or wondering why your life transition feels so turbulent, right? Subscribe for cosmic personalized horoscope reading from Sister Dubon Spiritual Reader and get a clear premium roadmap for your career, destiny, and personal growth. So, Shen IG,
Yes, my brother.
have you visited Sister Dubon?
Yes, that New York City care initiative is an absolute lifesaver, and billions. You know, health is wealth. You can't actually move forward if you do not have a foresight. You know, so it's good to have a spiritual sight, physical sight.
Yeah.
Because it's from the spirit realm that comes the physical. If you see it that way, so Sister Dubon.
Is the best answer for
Yeah, of
that.
course.
And you know, subscribe. Go to your Google or Chrome, search sisterdubong.com and subscribe for personalized horoscope.
Make
right
sure
now.
you subscribe.
And as well, a quick reminder for our brothers and sisters again in New York City. In New York City, we take care of you. You know, by just living here, you have access to low or no cost health care. NYC care includes primary and preventive care and medications, mental health services, and many more, right? So regardless of your immigration status, you have ability to pay. Enroll or renew your membership today at nyccare.nyc or call the following number on your screen: 6466922273. The number again is 6466922273. So take advantage of this great opportunity. You know, NYC Care in New York City, healthcare is for everyone, right? So take advantage of this great opportunity and enroll yourself or renew your membership with them. Thank you so much. So back to our conversation right here.
Yeah.
In total, the summary of this our discussion here is to awaken the minds of the African people, our African leaders, right? Wake up, because we are the. They told us we are the leaders of tomorrow. Even my dad was told that he's a leader
He
of
was the
tomorrow
leader of
until he
tomorrow.
grow up old, till 60, 70, And right now, he can
Of course,
you understand? So
at
we
some
as
point we need to take things into our own hands. That is what this same Burkina Faso leader did. He took things into his own hands, because if you wait for these guys, somebody wants royalty is 95. I don't know
like the Uganda president. I'm just wondering what are these guys really doing? Like somebody who, when you are old,
you're supposed
there,
to be.
there are things that come with
Our leadership has to be
age.
young and vibrant, and up to
People who can think properly,
of course.
Can think critically, give us result, deliver result to the people, because as a government, you are there to serve your people, not to oppress them. Just the way in some other countries, like Nigeria, because I will always call is my country.
Of course.
Right? They oppress you whenever you say things that are happening. Even the armies that are supposed to protect us are not being fed well, are not even paid well. Their welfare is very, very low. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And talk about the police people who are extorting the citizens on the street and the rest. So there are so many ways, there are so many things that are happening.
Life, living
difficult.
Nigeria.
So it's a big thing, and we pray. We always pray for our brother Ibrahim Traore to strive more and make sure he fix his people. And by doing so, maybe I think some days our politicians will learn from him, and maybe because we want Africa to be great.
Of course,
Africa is a blessed land. We have 60% of virgin land uncultivated. Do you understand? You can imagine if those lands are put into, maybe if things were working and things are put in place properly, we have been a rich continent. We will feed the world. Even right now, we are feeding the world, because Europe does not have anything. They came, they steal, they kill, and they destroy. That's their business. They stole our both human beings, both the dead ones, both bones, artifacts, and the rest. And till today, we are still being oppressed by these same people. You understand? They gave us independence in our front, but at the back, they are still, having affairs with us. You can imagine that here in Nigeria, if you want to become a president, you have to go to whose house again? In London. There's a place where you have to go in London. So they are still taking orders from these people, and that is what some countries like Mali and Niger, Burkina Faso,
breaking away from this Western influence.
They have stand up, and they are standing so tall, you understand. And I pray for these three countries to continue striving, and God's protection upon all the leaders, so that they can lead their people well. You are tired of this rubbish, all this nonsense. You grow old in your country, your soil that you have mineral resources, you have everything, you have gold. You can't even wear a gram. You can't even see a gram of gold. And meanwhile, our children are dying in the forest or in the mining site on a daily basis. These people are not even being paid well. They are like daily. Their daily pay is not up to 1,000 naira or to 1,500 or something. You understand? And these people work for hours, 16 hours, 15 hours and thereabout. And the people who are wearing this gold, they will go and refine it to go to abroad, go to France, go to the United States of America. They will refine it and bring it back to here. You buy it at high price. You buy it in dollars, right? So we need to wake up. We need to wake up and stand for our right. Our ancestors, some of them tried for us. Some of them believed in us, and some were vulnerable to these people. And so. Shine Aji, what's the last take on this, so we can go on break, and let the department give us some. We need to cool down our brain.
Well, Billions, it's always pleasure to be here, like I told you from the start, and talking about this particular topic about
The Abraham
the
Traore
state
government.
of Burkina Faso after the military takeover.
Mhm.
It is not always easy for the citizen of any state after a military takeover. We are not just going to put lay emphasis on Traore and forget about the citizens. Although he has patriotic people who are solidly behind him in his affairs,
In his movement.
but it's not really totally easy for the civilian, for the citizen of his country, because dealing with the military is nothing too easy, because the power is now centered. They have the power now, and the military at some point they are really very cruel when it comes to dealing with civilians. So, but I know that with the plan and with the vision that he has, Burkina Faso as a country, as a state, gets to achieve that peace and independence that they seek. That is what I have to say.
Thank you so much, and I want to correct one impression right there. You see, I know of military rules, like back in our countries, set example Nigeria, there are some military coups that took places that actually were beneficial to the ordinary citizen, the people of the country, right?
Of course.
Like, in fact,
the idea is for a better state,
okay,
to work for the citizen. But what I'm trying to say is the day-to-day affair of the military dealing with the citizens of the country in which they rule. Do you understand me? For example, I understand that after a military rule, there's no freedom of press. You can't just set up a podcast and speak against the government. They'll barb your hair and they'll lock you up. They'll flog you in public.
But it's not like that in Burkina Faso. Let me tell you what's happening. You see, what Burkina Faso's president is doing is this. If you say we have insecurity in this country, right, and you know truly that we have insecurity, and you come and set your podcast, set your cameras and say we have insecurity, this man is not doing well. What it does is that it brings you, they will just automatically involve you into military, like reintegrate you or put you or into the military, and they will put you at the war front. That is what is going on in Burkina Faso. I've heard of it.
Okay.
That if you criticize the government,
you are part of it,
and you say yes,
come on,
so yes, that's for me. That's good. You understand? Since you can do more than what they are doing. Come on board, yeah. Do you understand? So I didn't say anything, but lastly, the prisoners in Burkina Faso now, they have an alternative. They have opportunities for them now. Okay. They are bringing these people to farm. If you are to spend 10 years, let me say 10 years in prison, you work with the government maybe 7 years or 6 years thereabout, then they will release you. Okay. So everything you are working for the government, you are paying back, depending on the kind of crime you commit. Do you understand?
What your sentence is.
And what the sentence is, you understand? Okay. Yeah, so that is exactly what they are doing. We African people, we don't imprison people. This is a Western ideology, of course. Do you understand? We have our own way of treating criminals, or dealing with this bandit and the rest. We have our own way. Do you understand? Like, for instance, in the ancient days, in the ancient times, when there was no police, no army, no soldier, how do you think people survived? How do you think there was no covetousness? Nobody will go and say, this land is mine. Take people's land by force. Do you understand? There are rules and regulations in that community, maybe a particular community. They will say, if you do this, they have a god. They say, if you do this, if you sleep with somebody's wife or you collect somebody's land by force, you will die or your tummy will swallow or something. Do you understand? We have our own way, African way of dealing with these people, and there was less crime. Do you understand? There was less crime in ancient time because nobody.
Of these Western ideologies that brought
about more crime, things are happening. You understand? You understand? So we forget about our roots. We forget about where we are coming from. So things are just happening anyhow today. So we'll be going for a quick break. King and Queen Radio family, don't forget you are streaming live on King and Queen Radio /Brooklyn Station. Make sure you follow us on all platforms, kingandqueenradio.com on Facebook, Brooklyn Station as well.com, and on Twitch, kingandqueenradio.com. Also on YouTube, we are on YouTube also, King and Queen Radio /Brooklyn Station. Make sure you subscribe. Please help us so we can be here for you. This station is for you, for us to inform you, educate you, and thereby awakening your mind.
And also entertain you.
So we have entertainment. We are going for entertainment now. We're going to dance. So make sure you tie up the shoelace. The Padman will be giving us back-to-back hits, right? So stay tuned and enjoy. We'll be back soon.
And advisor has reunited loved ones and families, helped many prosper in business, brought favor in difficult court cases, helped with the most desperate problems where many have failed.
Call me, Sister Dabang, at 718-253-7273. Don't give up.
Private confidential consultations in English, French, or Spanish. Results are guaranteed.
If you love of Afrobeats, I want you to pull up, and make sure you share the live, and also we are streaming live. We are playing good music. So ladies and gentlemen, join me as I take you on a ride. One love.
I'm on a different state of mind. Ain't no get time, I know the guy. Come fix me up and fix your life. And your future looking hella bright. Oh yeah, maybe just they can't get it. Give me body, maybe don't get it. Yeah, your body don't need shake it. Ready, necessary, baby, shake it. Oh yeah, baby, make me sample it. Tell me why your body don't need shake it. Sure you know the money, repeat it. Oh, it's necessary, make me sample it. Oh, lo, 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 lo. Ah, oh, lo, 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 lo. Ah. You could get back oh, yeah, baby, tell me what you need. No, the buga, facilities to back. Baby, tell me what you need. You know, for here we know they carry within no sweet body. Living good life, living sweet, You know go finish, we no fall. It's a lifestyle blessing, stay me up. Only things will go last me for long. So give me a little more. I don't feel let the money, they control me. That's why I control the money and roll it. But on a reflex, big sex. Ooh. Oh, lo, 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 lo. Baby, don't shake your mind. Go sound. Then you shake it for your ego. Go sound. Baby, don't shake it for my ego. Kick it, go sound. Oh, yeah, no, because they can't get it. DJ Partner. they do me like a whoa, jama. Fine, fine, baby, oh, jama. Chop on my money, oh, jama. Make a day for you, honey, oh, jama. Now me be the daddy, oh, jama. You go be the mommy, oh, jama. My fine, fine, baby, oh, jama. Make a day for you, honey, oh, jama. Oh, you take everything, big, big, big. Jack Tomo, big, big, big.
DJ Padmax on deck.
Cause big, big, big.
Good music playing down here.
Big, big, big. Take everything.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Make sure you support.
Big, big, big.
Share the live.
Just think us big, big, big. Good, just
check us out. Check us out.
the funny one we did there from you. Girl, we go love me for love. We go tell me everything they cool when everything they bad for me.
Make sure you spread love.
We open my mind. Girl, we go cool my mind.
Big shout out to everybody streaming right now.
We go love, we go show me the way. I'ma not do me got whoa, jama.
Big shout out to everybody listening right now.
Jama, I go love you with money, jama.
DJ Padmax on deck.
Body, jama.
Thank God it's Friday.
Got whoa, jama. My love for you not true.
Afro
Jama, I
guys
go
will
love you with body, jama. I go love you with money, jama.
We take everything.
Big, big, big.
Gucci sneak.
Big, big, big.
Gucci sneakers.
Big, big, big.
Take everything.
Big, big, big. Take everything.
DJ Padmax.
Check them out. Big, big, big. Gucci sneakers. Big, big, big. Gucci sneak. Big, big, big. Girl, I love everything. Oh shit. Girl, I'm love. Girl, I'm love.
Yes, this one is called Stronger.
Hello, hello, vitamin C. Mommy, mo pigeon my melanin queen. Fine girl, no pimple, classy and simple. Mommy, can you see me now? What I pour down for my many, many times I didn't miss you, gone. Need to say you wait a little longer. This our life, every day I don't back. Why don't kill me, make me stronger? But this one week me make I no lie. What time my eye when I think of you? But you low now, you for don't jay. Why don't kill me, make me stronger? But this one week me make I no lie. See another woman like this. She tell me say the body full of jagbajantis. Say the little light of mine, I'ma go shine, shine, shine. Mommy, can you see me now? What I pour down for my many, many times I didn't miss you, gone. Need to say you wait a little longer. This our life, every day I don't back. Why don't give me, make me stronger? But this one week me make I no lie. What time my eye on I think of? But you learn now you for hold that love. Why don't give me, make me stronger? But this one week me make I no lie.
DJ Padmax.
I told you we're just getting started.
Cash money, I'm a yummy job.
What are you doing if you don't listen to KFU Radio?
Oh, I can't push you to go to go.
What are you doing if you're not streaming? Make sure you're following King and Queen Radio.
This I know it all. If it's me, I don't wanna be poor.
Check out Sister Dubong app.
No, they want to go back. They grab for my body like Scooby. I just don't pay for your best. Send my mom, cause I'm sorry. Ṣé mo máa borí ilé jábọ̀ sí mi ò ṣe báyìí ló bẹ́ẹ̀bì ló báyìí. Àdúrà àgbà owó yẹn àwọ̀ ó tàn bìtàbìtà láwọ̀ ọmọlógo dáyọ̀. Àdúrà àgbà owó yẹn àwọ̀ ó tàn bìtàbìtà láwọ̀ ọmọlógo dáyọ̀.
Ọmọlógo dáyọ̀ àwọn ọlọ́tẹ̀ gara mi ò dáná. If you no be Messiah, báwo ni mo ṣe máa gbé $500,000 sáyà? Mi ò gara, mi ò kana, nǹkan tójú mi rí tójú ẹ bá rí o lè máa yan. Inú bí mo ní àpò máa ta, ó fẹ́ gbé mi mọ́ra ẹ máa ó bàrà ó bá ń sá. Irú kẹsì kò ṣe fọmọ ọlẹ, bàbá ti bá mi pé wọ́n yọgò sọ́mọ yọbẹ. Ṣé ló bùgà tẹ́lẹ̀ ní sí ọ̀ntọ́rọ̀ ọ̀kẹ́? Once beat it twice shot, ọlọ́pọ̀lọ́ lọ́dẹ. Say if you choose that drug, I go take you overdose. Kòwé ẹja burata, kì máa rogun loan. Pampe, agent, loan dem my zone. Ẹgbẹ́ ní tàlátà, wọ́n dey see for my phone.
Àdúrà àgbà owó yẹn àwọ̀ ọ̀tàn bìtàbìtà láwọ̀ ọmọlógo dáyọ̀. Àdúrà àgbà owó yẹn àwọ̀ ọ̀tàn bìtàbìtà láwọ̀ ọmọlógo dáyọ̀.
rubber, she shining like a granita. Oja kilomita, coke break le jẹun tó da. Ọmọ, I can't lie, money no be oúnjẹ Junica. For the paper chasing my corner, be just in the back.
For Sister Duval, one spiritual reader and advisor.
Tell me what to do now to make this dollar.
Call her at 718-253-773. You see her at 7 Padbush Avenue, Brooklyn, New York.
I go balance up with my man. And her body on the shake. You don't take no more money, she's a chase. I'm a logo, walk with me, I'm a logo. I put my sofa, look at Titi, want to go. Yeah, I be bad boy, Shama, your girls, and banana lifestyle, la la la. Hey, I like you, Shama, your girls, and shalala, carry me, travel. I'm a logo, walk with me, I'm a logo. I put my sofa, look at Titi, want to go. I'm a yummy girl. Tell me what to do not to make this dollar. Real da, shall I see your $3? Keep on me, shot you up, could I draw? Yeah, more fun. I'm Miami. Shine your back, do what I can do, leave the rest to Jah. Say I feel sober, I feel sober. I been one jacka, I feel sober. Need more than the soda, I feel sober. I'm a lonely motherfucker, I feel sober. Papa Kagoshi, all of my shit be your shit. Nobody will get all that shit. So no go there from Moloshi. I can't do. So. Oh my God, they are available. That's why Kulu. Some days. I go Mezagu. I go shine your back. Do what I can do. Leave the rest to Jah. Say I feel sober. One jacka, I feel super. Need more than the soda, I feel super. I'm a lonely motherfucker, I feel super. Mama loco my, pass the DJ, pass the show. I said I take over, when we take over, see them my head, see my people, they stop and find my heart. They feel like Betsy, I find your own. For Betsy, time for my daddy, oh, not on start to move like a shagari, oh, I did for my son. You did copy his son. No gon' keep the life of the party, oh, no gon' take it to ball from papillo, oh. If not class we day, I for show you my own work, make it copy, oh. This life where we day, I don't pick on the dollar. I be Shapiro. I go only go show you way. What's work for me? You know if it work for you. Sheshe debe, igbadode. Bami oh, bami loke, bami. Bami oh, bami loke. Loke la bayi oh, bami loke, bami. Bami oh, bami loke. Loke la bayi oh. Look la Bahio. Look la Bahio. Look la mama look la Bahio. Fire baby. I know be busy, but I'm looking for Caro. Anywhere she take me, I go drive go. Whether now really or now it's a leko. If now water, you know me go dive go. You get the way the thing they do me for my soul. Now only me fi understand though. But they never knew waiting you get behind you. It's the only reason why this guy them they start you. When you spin and move out, move out. As I see your backside, you should more party go all on. Move out. He get the brand new person me the border all on. Move out. This is a typical happy to shake out all on. In so low. Over for me to go any more my jet on. Let's go down, what did you do? Make a no get concussion. Cause my head don't just feel like it's sad. This is so sensational, my darling. My family, if I want to name you, go job. If I'm a diligent, but give me no more. Waiting you to do with this, your biggie bum bum bum. One day, money like they come. If it bum, so my dad say
Girl, no condition. Don't go stop me to the reason you're matter. Girl, make you finish. Make you finish what we are starting. Girl, no condition. Don't go stop me to the reason you're matter. Girl, make you finish. Make you finish what we are starting. Super. I know your ex-man fame, make I show you the love. Many girls outside, but I go where I still want. Make it tell me to come and be aligned. If you came and gave me a outside, don't tell my girl just come make a job life. Yeah you did, yeah you did, yeah you did, come on, yeah you did, 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 come on, yeah you did, yeah you did, yeah you did, yeah you did, come on, yeah you did.
What did you for you, baby? Come on, see the money they day for you, baby. Come on, you they call on my name, I go call on you, baby. Come on. Energy, big energy, baby, big energy. Give me ginger, no show me messy. Come love on me, girl, I'm ready. Big ways and I know me, you know. That was on me, you shot, no. 2 girls on me, we come for the fun. Money day for me, day for the ball. I'ma go, give me your body, so I'm a sexy lady, so go when you day on top. No many things for your fine body. When I need love, I go call on you. Sissy Pelebe, come make we dance, would you?
I like a tundu on the tummy on. I love what you do, you know I'm on a mission. And you know your body, oh bad girl, cause it's confusion. But in my family, oh, condition. I can't get enough. If you give me job, it's off any call, get I'm in love. I'm really skinny tall, but you don't pay no. I want to prove it. Oh, but I'm really lonely, I'm second. One more time, no.
Hey, and I tell my baby, hey mama, how was your day, mama? Hey, are you okay, mama? Do you wanna puff my J, mama? Hey, go for a holiday, mama. Let's fly away, mama. Hey, my mama, hey mama. Hi mama, hey mama, hey mama, hey mama, hey. Hey mama, hey mama, hey.
Pull up on me, car in my hair. So you're gonna pull up on me, then smoke some. You pretty where you are. Your eyes are smiling, that's why you are. Your body dance like you are. Pretty baby, no respect. When I touch my butt,
My baby so heavy, my baby so wet. Girl so heavy, my neck so wet. Baby why so wet, baby why so wet. My baby so heavy, my baby so wet. What's up?
Big shout out to ASCAP.
Proper, we gon' prosper.
New album.
This number 20.
New music. So you go get that ASCAP album.
Dance, life of a stone now, cook bug.
Money playing live on King and Cool Radio.
Jabo, shop boy, I'm the
Local
dragon.
station.
Any to baba lo mo ba, jumala kola. Who me them bila? I get money, I get see, I get over. Don't touch my cigar. Show me shoot the my jigger. Always getting paid my jigger. All the best my jigger. Quality persona, yeah baba. Money can buy happiness. Live your life, no distress. I do a long.
Yeah, hello, welcome back to Africans Awake podcast, and you are live on King and Queen Radio /BrokenStation.com. Yeah, we are back again with another topic, right? And this time around, we'll be talking about the US, Israeli, and Iran war. You know, what's the real deal? What's going on? Like, for me, I'll first of all say it is a fight for power, right? A fight to be one of the biggest. I want to be the only person that owns this stuff. Do you understand? From nuclear weapons and the rest. Because what I observed from this US-Israeli war is that the US and Israel don't want the Iranian people to have nuclear weapons. And this fight has been on decades. You understand? Yes, it has been an underground fight. These people don't see themselves eyeball to eyeball, like they are like cat and rat. Do you understand? They are sworn enemies. You know, they can wake up anytime, any day. You see what happened when the US started invading them. You know, they took them unaware overnight. They unalived a lot of people. You know, including their number one man, Khamenei.
Yeah.
You know, so it was so. And we back here want to discuss what is the real point, because we don't see the war coming to an end soon. Actually, so things are happening like everyday bombardment. The Strait of Hormuz, where the 20% of oil passes through, is being blocked even by the US. And it's like, in fact, the war is even more tense than before.
It is. It's actually more tense than before. You know, the United States, Iran, and Israel situation has become one of the biggest global political crises. You know, because it affects security. It affects oil prices, it affects world trade, and it affects diplomatic ties. It affects you and I.
Of course, because here it affects me.
Of course.
Because back here, you know, our local people now, they complain, they are fighting one.
Israel and Iran.
So things like, you want to go and buy onion, they'll tell you, but don't you know that they are fighting? and it was because of this war. You know, the escalation of the war that resulted to our fuel prices.
Of course.
You see what we are complaining about, that
affects everyone.
Mentally, like, I'm not too okay, because each time I want to talk about things like this, my mind will just go back. Why on earth we don't have stable refineries? Like 4 or 5 refineries where we can refine our oil ourselves.
We have a few people who are so powerful that the benefits from the
suffering of the people.
Of course.
Okay.
Yes, they are benefiting from it, and these people are high and mighty in the society. They have so much power.
No man is God. I believe that no man is God, and one day we'll give account of each and every thing we have been doing on earth.
Of course.
Back to the war on Iran, you know. Israel sees Iran as a threat. You understand? And they don't want them to develop a nuclear weapon. It has been a political war between and you know the US are also um, allied
to Israel.
To Israel. You understand? They are so tight, so they go hand in hand. And Israel, the Israeli, you people, me, I want to say, everybody have the right.
I feel that this war, it's actually an American stroke Iran war, but America is masking through the Israel to hit these people because America do not want you to have nuclear weapons. You're a threat to them, so they don't have any reason to come because they know that if they come directly, it might trigger a global. A world war.
Third World War.
So now that they see that there's an established a crisis between these two, so they are arming these guys to shell these Iranians. So I feel that is where it actually lies.
My question is why won't you allow these people to have nuclear weapons if your hands are clean? But anyway, that's a story for another day.
Exactly.
Because I don't really understand why you have these weapons. You are producing this weapon massively. Do you understand? And you don't want other people to get it.
You know, the Americans, they looked at themselves like the world police. Just imagine who polices the police.
Yes.
You can't tell me nothing.
Yes.
You know, but they want to have a hand in everyone's business.
Mm-hmm.
And that is why this thing is going on, because you cannot mention the war in Iran without mentioning America and Israel being on the same side. That is why people like Russia are teaming up with Iran and helping them with arms and ammunition, you know, to fight back.
Yeah, and you know, most of the conflict or the terrorism around the globe, more especially in Africa, the American people are accusing the Iranian people of sponsoring these people.
Yes,
How is that true?
Of course.
How is that true?
Of course. There's no lie in that. Iran is an Islamic state. This is a state that is run with core Islamic doctrine, you know. And there's Al Qaeda, Iran Al Qaeda. There's Hezbollah. There's ISIS. All these people disputed from
Boko Haram.
Of course, these are loyalists to Al Qaeda, and you know that these people are all loyalists to Hezbollah.
Yeah.
And this is the root of global terrorism when it comes to terror generally.
Yeah. Before we proceed, let me give our people a very important message to our people in the New York City. So in New York City, we take care of you. By just living here, you have access to low or no cost health care. NYC care includes primary and preventive care, mental health services, medications, and many more. Understand? Regardless of your immigration status, you can enroll or renew your membership today with them at nyccare.nyc. Again, you can renew or enroll yourself at nyccare.nyc, or you can call the following number on your screen: 6466922273. Again, the number is 6466922273. So, back to our conversation. You see, my fear is, you know, if this war continues, it will affect a lot of people. Do you understand? It will affect a lot of countries, because right now, as we speak, all over the world, people are buying things expensive
The tensions are really high.
Shipping of things from other countries to other countries
it's more expensive now, because gas and it's on the high side.
On the high side.
Yes,
even right there in the US.
Global oil prices
in fact, yes.
on the rise.
So it will affect the global economy, in fact, the global security,
Of course.
it will affect a lot of things,
It's
and
affecting
it might
it is-
escalated
of course.
on this thing. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So the war now, what is the deal between the Iran and the US? Because always they will tell us they want to cease fire, they are on talks, they want to talk with themselves and negotiate, negotiations on how they can come together
Well,
and
there are
stop the war.
reports. There are reports, and this report suggests that the efforts are ongoing, and there's actually discussions about a ceasefire. But these discussions, we don't know if they can ever see the
light of the day.
And although these negotiations remain very fragile, we do not know what the end result might be. But as it is still disputed. So nobody knows what is going to be the result of this diplomatic discussion for a ceasefire right now as we speak.
Yeah, according to multiple reports, the latest escalation began after coordinated U.S.-Israeli strikes on Iranian military and nuclear-related targets. Before this war, there was tension. Do you understand? And Donald Trump was warning these people against the war, against what is coming before them. Do you understand? It's either they move quickly for negotiations or they will strike. And eventually, the strike came on. Iran, they are stubborn in the other side.
Either ways, Donald Trump was going to strike. He was going to strike. He has carried calculated strikes around the world since he became president again. I don't know if you and he's always after oil, and there's a lot of oil going down in Iran.
That is why he kidnapped. Let me say, let me not say kidnap. Let me mind my word.
It's a very delicate issue.
Yes, the Venezuelan president.
Yes, that's why
Maduro.
Maduro got arrested.
And he's in prison now.
Of course.
For drug-related cases. That's his offenses. And Venezuela is being ruled under with the connection of the US right now. Donald Trump was boasting, I think last week, he was boasting about how he has gotten much oil from this the Venezuela land. You understand? So it is because of this oil.
Either ways, Donald Trump was going to strike. So I believe he's taking advantage of the conflict between Israel and Iran to actually do what he really wants to do. Because either ways, he was going to
strike
Iran. Yes, of course. And this is causing a whole lot of global effect because food price, the price of food is up, the price of gas is up, the currency
you
pressure.
You can't go to the mall and buy anything cheap again, like before. Everywhere you go, like in fact, life is so hard compared to before the war.
Of course, this regional war has actually turned to be a full-blown global phenomenon that's affecting everyone. And it's even affecting us here in Africa a lot because you know how it is, how down and bad our currency is compared to the rising rate of the dollar that happens every day. And as this war keeps going on, it's taking a toll.
Yeah.
It's taking a toll on us that's over here in this continent.
Yeah, you see, there's a saying that says when two elephants are fighting, the grass will suffer the heat.
Yes,
of course. That is what is happening right now. The US-Iran war is affecting Africa mostly because we are dependent. We depend on exportation of food and in fact, everything we consume in the country, clothes we don't have,
it's actually imported.
It's imported, toothpick, biro, pencil, everything is being exported. It's being shipped out from other countries to our country. You can see how bad Africa is that we don't have, in fact, Nigeria particularly, we don't have an industry that produces ordinary toothpick. We import eggs also, yes. Tomato. We that have fertile land, people that are using GMO and stuff, you understand, they are exporting their goods for us. See, I read on newspapers, on Punch newspapers, about the Ukraine war. You know, the Ukraine. There's an ongoing war between
Ukraine and Russia.
Yeah, and Russia. There's an ongoing war between them right now. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And I heard last week. I read the book. On newspapers where the Ukrainian people are sending thousands of wheat to Nigerians to help Nigerians to secure because we have food shortage or something. People who
are actively
at war, are sending food to we Nigerians that are not fighting any war. We don't have any, like, I just reason it. And this is fact. This is true. You can go and fact check me. It is the reality. Do you understand?
Of course.
People who are fighting war, who are an active war right now with Russia, they are sending food to help the Nigerian people. Is that not shameful? Is that not pathetic?
That's actually very pathetic. It's shameful to have to think that the country who is actively at war, you know, when a country is at war, it goes beyond the firepower that's happening in the jungles and the drones and the missiles that they are being shoved at each other. You know, it goes into diplomatic ties. It goes deeply into other things too that come together, that affects the country. So when it comes to food insecurity to a nation that's actively at war and they can still manage to send food to you, it's actually very pathetic, which means that we are actually surviving in the ruins of this nation that is at war. And we are a country, we are Africans, our land is very fertile, we can farm, we can produce food, and at the same time we are still living on the spoil from the nation at war. It is really
it's just like the story in the Bible where the rich man was eating and the other guy was eating from the crumbs of the rich man's or this thing. That's exactly what the Africa is. Like because they will eat the largest share. In fact, they take all these things from here. They go there, they process it, and send it back to us. Like, I can't just figure what's really going on. It's like, you know, our people, they slave. They don't
send the ones that will take over there to refine and process. Do you think it's the same quality or quantity of what has been sent over there that will be sent back? No, of course you have to, like, you know, I believe they will have to take like a particular share or percentage for whatever that has been sent over there to be refined or manufactured to
yeah, let's not deviate Shan hygiene. Yeah. We all depend on food to survive, just like vehicles depend on fuel to move, right? And in terms of this war that is going on between the U.S. and Israeli war, it has caused so much damages to the people, especially the vulnerable people who can't afford 3 square meals a day, and comes to shortage of food this time. You know, it's affecting the war globally. It's affecting everybody. Even right there in the US, people are complaining and they are suffering from this war. You know, the Israeli, they are fighting so many nations. What are their own? What do they really want? Because you are trying to take people's land by all means, take people's property by all means.
The that Israel has is America. America is the world police. America is world power. America can provide you with whatever you want. And you know that they are very close allies with America. I'm sure you know that.
I know, of course.
So that is the balls that they have. because look at the landmass of Israel, and look at the landmass of Iran,
yes.
and look at the landmass of whoever Israel is attacking. It is because of the diplomatic ties with America. That is why they have the balls to do whatever they feel they can do, because right or wrong, America is always behind Israel. America will always fund Israel. The CIA is run by Israel. I'm talking about
the Jewish people.
Of course, you understand me?
You know, I've come to understand that
Americans, the one of the richest people in America are Jewish people.
Of course, they control the economy of the US.
Of course,
yes.
Of course. So
even
this is the ball that Israel has.
Yes. In fact, it has been like that. And I heard a story. I don't know how true it is, that the rich, the Rockefellers and the Richmond or something families contributed to the creation of Israel. You know, the Bible Israel is not the Israel we're talking about today.
That is what
the Bible Israel actually everybody is spread all over the world. You know,
of course.
They're scattered all over the world. This Israel is being created because they bought this. You understand? People just come together and say no. So, and most of we Africans say what we were told that Israel, you don't joke with them, that they are God's own people, God's love them so much, even if they commit any crime. You know, I begin to imagine, are other people not being created by God, or why is that narration?
The crazy thing is, if you look at just like you said, the Bible Israel then is not the Israel of now. That's the only people that has actually changed since the days of the Bible, because Egypt then in the Bible
is still Egypt
now.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Ethiopia then in the Bible is still Ethiopia now.
Yes.
But it's only Israel in the Bible, which is a very big phenomenon in the Bible.
Yes.
It's not Israel of today.
Yeah. Because they actually spread all over the world, and you see, they are the richest people, of course, the Jewish people. They are the richest people in the world as of now. You know, they own the media, Wikipedia, the rest, everything. You know, and they are great allies with the US. They work hand in hand. So back to the war. The damages in world economy is what we are talking about. Yeah, because it has caused a lot of people starvation, a lot of death. A lot of people have died due to this war going on. You know, innocent people who don't know anything.
See, you understand? You have to understand that the war going on between Iran and Israel right now has caused a lot of global crisis too, because they are. Trust me, they were agitators in this particular country that came out flying placards that Iran is going to a war with Israel, so it means that the Muslims and the Christians here,
tensions,
rising tensions, and this isn't only a phenomenon that's happening in Nigeria here; it's a global thing, and that's just one of these effects of this ongoing crisis between
you see, it's unfortunate that we find ourselves in this country called Nigeria, because how can Iran, or let's say if the US are fighting Iran, what concerns an ordinary Nigerian? What concerns Africa about it? You are coming out to protest that they are fighting, they are killing your people, and they are killing more people. See, people that have died this year in this country are more than the people that the US have killed in the war going in this ongoing war with Iran. Do you understand?
Of course, there's always
check out just people. 200 people died, kidnapped, and nobody has come out to protest that. Hey, why are you killing? Or why are you doing? Hey,
what's going on here?
But something is going on in another man's country. You are coming out to protest.
That is the effect of the phenomenon of religion. That is what this religious effect has, because these ones, they feel like Iran is an Islamic state, which means these people here, they are
Christians. Israel, like it's just 3% of them that are Christians.
They are
They're even
Christians.
fighting the Palestinians that these people are bombarding on the daily. Are there not Christians there? So that's why I abolish these things from my heart. Do you understand? I know God for myself, and God knows me. God speaks through me. Do you understand?
Of course.
Because this breed I actually have is not mine.
Yeah.
If God can create me, means God can talk to me personally.
Of course.
God can visit me.
Of course.
Do you understand? It's just all about your mind. That's what I'm talking about. Renewing of your mind.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Of course.
Once you renew your mind, you come to reality of things. The reality of things that are going on. Do you understand? You know your left, you know your right, you know the right path to move on earth. You don't have to wait for a pastor to come and tell you, hey, you live like this. Don't wear this clothes. Wear this clothes. Don't do like this.
Mediate between you
and God.
God created you in His own image and likeness.
Of course.
You
have access
like
anytime to Him, and He has access to you anytime. It's just your belief and your connection with Him. Do you understand?
That's true.
The religion part, the so-called religion, has caused a lot of damages around the world. If you speak against Muhammad now in some part of the country here, they will lynch you.
It causes
a
a
lot of
religious
people,
crisis.
they have beheaded a lot of people because of
in
saying these things. Do you understand? So I see it as ignorance. As Africans, we don't pray for war. We love peace. It's not as if maybe we are afraid of being in a war or fighting war, because even in the First World War, the Third World, the Second World War, the American people used the black people to fight for them. Likewise, the British. So we love war. We love it if it comes to us, but we don't look for it. We don't look for trouble. We always want peace. But if it comes to you, you receive it, right? So
war as it is, it is not actually a good thing. It is a very horrible thing. If you experience a war-stricken country, for example, like Liberia,
Libya.
Yes, if you see a country that is war-stricken, my brother, it's not something to pray for at all. Even as we speak, our country, we are at war.
Of
we
course.
are at war against insurgency.
Of course.
We are
Serious war,
corruption.
because
war against
it is a daily fight. As we speak,
actually
a lot of people have been kidnapped, tied in the bush.
But then again, this Islamic State and this and its cohorts and this terrorist organization like the Hezbollah, which originates from the Iran itself, is a global terrorist network that, trust me, they have ties in our country as we speak. They have ties in West Africa as we speak. These guns and these ammunition that are being moved halfway across the globe, these people are putting a lot of effort and
a lot of energy
and millions of dollars
to
make these things work in their favor.
Yes.
So it is actually affecting you and I. If it doesn't affect us in terms of our economy,
directly, it
affects us
indirectly. Either way,
yes.
It must affect you.
Yes.
So, we're about to leave the studio, and I hope you guys enjoy our conversation. I want you guys to keep listening to King and Queen Radio /BrokenStation.com. We are here always to give you all the good news, good music, entertainment, and the rest, right? So, whatever you want us to discuss about, you can go to the comment section, drop a comment there, and we'll deliver. We'll make sure we'll get back, right? So keep listening to King and Queens Radio.com. I want to say, love yourself, love your neighbor, extend love to everybody that comes around you, the world will be a better place. There will be no need for us to struggle, fight each other. People are building ammunition just to wipe out another people, another race. Do you understand? I can't just figure how that thing happens, like what's going on in the minds of these people to get. So it is something we need to talk about. And on this crisis, the global war, what's going on, starvation, the world economy is falling and the rest, we need to wake up. And I am saying this particularly to my black people all over the world, the black Africans. We need to wake up. And this is a call for all of us to wake up and unite as one, right? Big shout out to Zina Perlin, aka Sister Dubon, the CEO and the founder of King and Queen Radio Station. If you want to reach us on our telephone, via telephone, you call 718-253-7273. And the number again, the studio line is 718-253-7273. Yeah. Your last words to our brothers and sisters, our King and Queen Radio family.
Our King and Queen Radio family, yes, well, I have to say is, I have to put this out there, for the sake of humanity is, we are one. The races, black or white, is just segregation, For the sake of humanity, the world needs peace. You need peace. We all need peace. We can't grow in circumstances of war and global crisis. It leads nowhere. It's just going to bring more about
crisis, damages,
and
destructions.
Actually,
what it takes for 100 years to build.
Humanity, let there be peace. Let there be global peace. And that's what I have to say.
Yeah, let there be peace. Peace and blessings to you guys all over the world. Keep listening. Keep sharing our videos. Like and share. Stream us live on Twitch as well, right? So we love you guys, we care about you, and I believe in the hands of DJ Padma. Yeah.
DJ Padma,
the world biggest DJ, right? So he's a hit DJ, he's an artist as well, right? So I am Billions, and see you next time. Tuesday again. Don't forget to follow our shows. We have Monday night show, Africans Awake. We have good shows all through the week. And this week, it's like we'll be having another show by one of our greatest DJ again. So we'll unveil him very soon. So stay tuned, keep listening, share, and like our page. God bless you as you listen. Peace and blessings to you out there.
Peace and love.
Yeah.
Has reunited loved ones and families, helped many prosper in business, brought favor in difficult court cases, helped with the most desperate problems where many have failed.
Call me, Sister Dabang, at 718-253-7273. Don't give up.
Private confidential consultations in English, French, or Spanish. Results are guaranteed.
You be the rhythm for me heart too. You be the reason I just see me now. You be the beats for me heart too. Sunlight, say my baby girl you're too fine. You got the best smile, and I never lied to you. Sunlight, say my baby girl you're too fine. You got the best smile, and I never lied to you. So money you make me the dance like I'm yeah. Oh na. So money you make me the dance like I'm yeah. Come my place, you come my side. I look at your face, you my God. Concentrate on you right now. That girl, she go wanna go low. To do that thing, she go shake her follow. To do that thing, she go roll out for me. She go wind up for me. Sunlight, say my baby girl you're too fine. You got the best smile, and I never lied to you. Sunlight, say my baby girl you're too fine. You got the best smile, and I never lied to you. So money you make me the dance like I'm yeah. Oh na. So money you make me the dance like I'm yeah.
was sitting in the corner, you were the other corner. I was stepping up power. But the girl got somebody the pamba bio. I got to shoot my shot, yo. You must be my shot, yo. Girl, I fuck with you, heavy. Yeah, your way so deadly. I wanna love you, Lenny. I wanna love you, Lenny. Say you want to honor me. Walk me like daddy. Come touch my body. Come touch my body. Yeah. La 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 la. La 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 la. It's in my body. It's in my body.
Selena Locosa, Locosa, that's my Macosa, my Macosa, Selena Locosa, Locosa, Avilo Locosa, Locosa.
Why you go find like this? The thing go find like this. So could you get a waka, go scatter my dada. I want to have your kids. Hey, I'm gonna get what's your key. I'm gonna fuck you for you. Girl, I fuck with you, baby. Hey, your way so deadly. I wanna love you, Nelly. I wanna love you, Nelly.
I give you my heart, I give you my cash, but it's not enough. I say make we break up, she say make we make up, only me only low. Ellen Rizzo, Michael Debater, Ellen Rizzo. 5 times in a day, wet on me, we be right back. 5 times in a day, wet on me, she won't come to my shit. Well, I like your back and I like your waist, can you put it on my face? I'ma believe me, I'ma believe me, I'ma believe me. Party, party, shine, shine, baby, give me dump ready on. Baby, how are you? Baby, how are you? I just want to say hello. Baby, how are you? Baby, how are you? Baby, how are you? I just want to say hello. Baby, how are you? Baby, how are you? I just want to say hello. 5 times in a day, wet on me, she won't come to my shit. Well, I like your back and I like your waist, can you put it on my face? I'ma believe me, I'ma believe me, I'ma believe me. Party, party, shine, shine, baby, give me dump ready on. Baby, how are you? Baby, how are you? I just want to say hello. Baby, how are you? Baby, how are you? Baby, how are you?
Roll me, baby. She knows me, I'm a stage. I told her I can be a bobo. She said she wants to be my baby. She said she's serious and she don't play. I'm like, okay, if that's what you want, say. Many girls tell me involve me. Depends how I'm feeling at the time of the day.
Said she want roll, remember. She don't come for the same, She gaslight, she knows what's better. I need her for my agenda. She be cartel like Zella. Me and AJ locked in as brothers. And instrumental is mental. How far where you want go, baby? How far where you want go? How far where you want go, baby? How far where you want go, baby? How far where you want go? How far where you want roll?
How far where you want go? We enter. No safe in my paro. I'm special. Take you where you never been before. Asambu Uluwaye. I'm Versace Usuache. You tell her what's in her every day. And we know the tire. We be like a banje.
Roll me, baby. She said she knows me, it's through my OP.
I told her I can be a bobo. She said she wanna be my baby.
Hey, baby, ski. Why you fuck?
Many
girl, tell me involve me, but I'm not interested. Yeah, I did okay.
Swag, soon enough we go dig boo. Call amigos, my pisado. Mami want to dance on my piano. After the club, she go one photo. She got to let you go the no. Ofe pa mi with a gogoro. No be today with the po. But your body they put lulu. Yeah, but your body wanna tongolo. I found the money to tomorrow.
Baby Joe, I'm alone, fine bobo. Joe, my Joe Jabo. I will go shin shako. If I did talk, my soko. Mukofe Jamie Labo. Me and my guys in me back easy. You go for the escalade easy. Celebrity life, you know easy. Skilly, easy. Are you gonna leave me show up easy? Too much of busy, I see. Kill mother the beat, but just the kill.
No before you go do. Tonight you go do no. Ofe pa mi with a gogoro. No be today with the po. But your body they put lulu. Yeah, but your body wanna tongolo. I found the money to tomorrow. Ojo, baby, no la talk, ojo, yeah, I need the killing me, baby, yeah. Shana wale, oh, love for me, shana wale, oh, wale, baby, take it, yeah, oh, wale, I wanna they dance, I they feel down, let's call her Weezy. I wanna they move, I they go down. The many things I be show you, money on my mind, but now you pass. I wanna touch up for love. I dey hold you close to you.
I no get caucus. I've been a good person, but right now I don't learn lesson. Put on your two factor. I want boys, one parallel. One fellow like a wood logo. We go to jealous to that kingdom come. Yeah, boy, energy 2000. My body to one London. The DJ play my song, cause we wanna party all night long. Put on your two factor. I want boys, one parallel.
Yes, my people.
Fellow like a wood logo.
If you're enjoying the show,
jealous to that kingdom come.
Don't forget to share the live. Don't forget to invite your friends.
You know me, I love I've been a good person.
Right now I don't listen.
I want boys, one para logo. One fellow like a wood lover. We go the jealousy that kingdom come. Yeah, boy. Hosanna, 444, 111. Money will be made, you know my lifestyle. Yeah, cause we wanna party all night long. We are change your style, no day up, come outside, bend over, pure water, what's up, we go the jealousy that kingdom come. Yeah, bro, energy 2000, you know me, I no get cacos. I've been a good person, but right now I don't learn lesson. Put all your 2 factor, I want boys, one parallel, one fellow like a old lover. We go the jealousy that kingdom come. Yeah, bro, energy 5000, my body to what don't know. Tell the DJ play my song, cause we wanna party all night long. Put on your 2 factor, I want boys,
I'm breaking the silence slowly and choosing to believe it.
I fit to pull up on you right now, baby, right now. Originally no be China, oh no be China. From today, I want the day where you day. Kilo day, kilo sing. You want the wound bed, follow my sexy. I come on low, I'm a go more. You see the ball on lady, we define where we go, we stick back. Shy your day all night, we no get the problem, we just fight. Even if I dey shy, let's take a go still the fool my side. My tail don't they scatter my eye. Fine girls don't they enter my eye. Mini skirt don't they enter my eye. Big bunda don't they enter my eye. Now one pop where I try, it they do me like I dey for trust. I was to be like, you know see me I no go goodbye.
Me a kutanda, na kupenda. Me I like the bunda, biggie softy bunda. Me a kutanda, na kupenda. Me I like the bunda, biggie softy bunda. Me a kutanda, na kupenda. Me I like the bunda, biggie softy bunda. Me a kutanda, na kupenda. Me I like the bunda, biggie softy bunda.
She do me really wanna, tinny it na. I'm a plan of this one, a big girl a lot. She know they give me wahala. She love me steady, they drop my banana. Really wanna, tinny it na. I'm a plan of this one, a big girl a lot. She know they give me wahala. She love me steady, they drop my banana.
Fresh, mama. I don't see yourself, mama. Carry you forever, mama. Fresh, mama. Plenty for left, mama. In it for set, mama.
But Vanna, come and shine. I went now, Ufunuti, it's a gamba. It's a winning, I'm a cold night. Tell you what the man, you're a castaba. We young Paganum, young keeper. See you see, you know my corner. BTV, you know my dollar. Hotel Chapo, you know I'm corner. I'll give
Check. I know you want to come out on the Friday. My baby. Soon as you drink, I can get you my way. Make sure to hydrate. Too hot. Me try relax, you're too hot. Yeah. When the buzzer don't pop. Me try relax, you're too hot. Yeah. Your lamba is too much. When the casa too much. Yeah. That body too hot. I did drive a light to Kumbo. Yeah. Baby, I like cash, my baby. Baby, my baby, baby. If you like, stay there. Me, I know the form, my ID red. Yeah, I get here with my baby. Say, baby, just slow down. Cause I like you,
From the start, bringing music from Igondo till the end, shooting on them vibe like Rambo. Bass on loud, I don't they feel like Kilimanjaro. No be child, we coming from nothing to hero. Me or do I like back, we dancing forever. As long as I remember, money
If you your body spark on, smack on, Obafia. Yeah, she knew this muscles. Obafia, if you do pass, kill over this, easy, baby. Kiri, Obafia, Biggies, look. Sassy girls from my city, Lagos. They don't know we get status. Money talk and shut up. Don't you talk too much, you get easy. FCC, Kilo busy, Obafia, Wheezy, Obafia, Lemufia. Come out for mind. I dey lie in my mind. The money in my mind. The money where you dey owe me, you go pay me today. Obafia dey my side. May months, Afurisa. Anytime see my money, go and closer. Kilo, if you owe me my money, you go pay me my money. Money no go complete, money no go come through my color, my instable, my CC. Fresh block go djembe, fresh block go dance. Kese, gbese, baby. Fresh block go djembe, fresh block go dance. Kese, gbese, baby. Tell me I want something from you, put the djembe you. Put the djembe you, baby, kill it. Sorry, I got cool fast. The money constant. Fast. Sorry, I got cool fast. The money constant.
Kese, my police I go kese. Wheezy kese, even mommy go kese. Spending money like it's nothing. You take back anybody. Oh yeah, pay the bed to make me djembe. Yeah. Backy day, Wheezy day. The girl them day, I'm on plenty day. Money day, Prada day. No come take and play. Wheezy day, Backy day, my police are do. Mommy day, DJ choose step, you done day. Yeah. Kick on.
DJ Partner.
When the money comes down, when the money comes down,
You the break, she the shake. You the break, she the shake. Edge baby, kilo busy. Edge baby, kilo busy. You the break, she the shake. Break your nose, number one. You the break that, she the shake. Shake that, I'm making rubble. Break that, she gon' rubble for rubble. Shake that, you the break that, she the shake. Shake that, oh we put on now. Break that, she gon' rubble for rubble.
That's the way, I like it. 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 Buster, my day, buster. Sound good, party monster. My friends from Cape Town call me Kester. But show me from money, Manchester. Vanessa, my Vanessa. Any amount where you want, I go press on. Hey, my baby princessa. You do me nice, but you want no treasure. I'm giving cash out like an investor. In a suit, cause I'm important. Black tie, pulling in proper. More weight, champagne popper. Audi, pull up, let the transporter. She wanna vibe, tell her, meet me at Conquer. Wanna conquer, this your bumper. She in my room all night, saying that's the way. I like it. That's the way. I like it. That's the way.
my money, need to sleep, push number. Steady bomber, Salabora. Take 3 toes down in my finger. Transfer past 3 shot, hit the high notes. Walkie, ready, walkie.
Alright, salad. I didn't be alright, salad. Alright, stick up. Salad, be alright for me, baby. Wonder. Leave your tunes.
I'm on a different state of mind. DJ partner. Ain't no get time, I know the guy. Come fix me up, I'll fix your life. I know future looking hella bright. Oh yeah, make it just a can't get it. Give me body, make it can't get it. Yeah, your body don't need shake it. Ready, next, baby, shake it. Oh yeah, baby, make me sample it. Tell me why your body don't need shake it. Sure you know the money, repete it. Oh, the next, make me sample it. Ooh, oh lo 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 lo. Ah, oh lo 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 lo. Ah, oh yeah, baby, tell me what you need. No the buga, facilities to buy. Baby, tell me what you need.
Reunited loved ones and families, helped many prosper in business, brought favor in difficult court cases, helped with the most desperate problems where many have failed.
Call me, Sister Bang, at 718-253-7273. Don't give up.
Private confidential consultations in English, French, or Spanish